Welcome back, everyone, to the next budget segment. I'm Mayor Mike, and I'm joined today by Human Resources Manager Lisa Yakush. Lisa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
We're talking about budgets. Yours arguably is one of the smaller budgets. You're a one-person show working out of the mayor's office or the Office of Administration, but you handle everything related to human resources for a vast majority of the city. Tell me what sorts of things that your office does.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So first of all, I've been told I'm a resource for employees with regards to questions about city administrative policies, benefits the city offers, promotional opportunities available through the city. So first and foremost, I like to think I'm a resource for city employees. Also, keeping in mind being a good steward of taxpayer funds. And that might sound a little bit interesting coming from HR, but if things go badly with human resource related items, it can be costly. So we like to make sure we are stewards of taxpayer money. I also am involved in random drug and alcohol testing for our employees that hold CDLs. So that's something where we have polls done by the local Aspirus. On a quarterly basis, employees are tested randomly. And then I also do benefit administration, again, working with vendors to bring benefits to our employees, negotiating rates for said benefits, making sure that things run smoothly for our employees, that they have a good experience, a good opportunity to utilize the benefits that we offer, the health, the dental, the vision, and so on. Workers' compensation is also one of the areas I handle. Employees getting hurt, that's never a good thing. So we try to minimize that and mitigate that with a very strong workers' compensation program. Our workers' compensation program is self-funded. We have a third-party administrator called Cities and Villages Mutual Insurance Company, and they have been invaluable to the city, offering a lot of really awesome training for boots on the ground type personnel, as well as managers and supervisors, alderpersons, everybody across the board, training that everybody can utilize. So that has been a really big asset for the city and for our employees. I'm also a member of the City Safety Committee. Again, getting back to work comp, we meet monthly, and we have a representative from Cities and Villages Mutual Insurance Company that attends the meetings and helps steer our committee so that we are doing the best we can, not only for our employees, but for our citizens, keeping everyone safe. We have an employee wellness program that we work with Ascension on. We offer biometric screening for our employees. We have an athletic trainer available to employees, whether they're injured in or on duty or off duty, so that they can get the help they need without having to leave work to attend appointments outside. Those are some of the things that I do. I also handle Family Medical Leave Act requests for employees, collective bargaining. We have 3 bargaining units that we have full bargaining with: our police union, our fire union, and our central transportation union. We do base wage bargaining with our utility employees as well as our streets and parks employees, and that's done with them on an annual basis. I maintain employee files. I work to put together packets for the Personnel Committee meeting, generally on a monthly basis. I work with you, Mayor, as well as my committee chair, Alderperson Shore, to put those things together, to present items at the Personnel Committee, attend the meetings, obviously, take minutes and get them posted on our website so that constituents can read them. I also want to throw in a plug. I think I already indicated that I handle recruitment. I would like to invite everybody viewing this to visit our website, stevenspoint.com, and click on the quick link for employment and jobs. We have all our positions posted there, everything from seasonal parks positions to a firefighter paramedic to an assistant assessor position. So again, visit our website, look at our positions. We'd be happy to have, constituents apply for jobs with us.
Great. Well, it's a very small department with a small budget, but very broad-reaching and very large impacts. things that you talked about, like insurance premiums. We're self-funded, and having things like the safety committee that reviews accidents or potential accidents or near misses to say, how can we make this safer? How can we make it better? That saves insurance money, which in turn saves on premiums, which makes the employees' lives better and their families' lives better because they get more money in their pocket. The training that goes on, you mentioned that. Having a better trained, more efficient, well-trained staff makes our jobs a little bit easier, and making our jobs easier and more efficient saves the taxpayer money. So even though the budget is smaller compared to some of the other departments in the city, the impacts that human resources have on the city operation as a whole is pretty significant, and we appreciate you having a big hand in that.
Yeah.
Some of the things that I want to talk about are, you mentioned recruitment, because that's part of your expenses. That's part of what we spend some of the taxpayer money on. Give us an example of what resources we have available for recruitment. And I know you and I have talked about this for various positions, but let's give the general public an idea of something that we would spend money on in relationship to improvements, or
Sure.
recruitment rather.
As part of being a member of Cities and Villages Mutual Insurance, or CIVMIC for short, we have access to NeoGov. So that's an online application tool for people who are interested in applying for positions with the City of Stevens Point can access. And those jobs are picked up by several
Well, you've got Indeed.com
Right.
and things like that.
Career
so you've got
Builder,
Career Builder,
right? Yeah,
Monster, I think, is up there.
governmentjobs.com, right. So we also post those positions on the league website. Several organizations available, like through parks, their associations, Wisconsin Association of Assessing Officers, we recently posted there. So we try to get the word out as broad as we possibly can. We use Handshake, which works with universities to get students involved in, interest in our positions. So that's worked very well for us as well.
So how many positions do we have within the city? And I know that changes periodically, but...
Well, employee-wise, we have roughly 225, and that doesn't include the seasonals. Positions-wise, we probably have different titles, probably at least 110, I would guess.
And so if someone's interested in seeing what positions are available, you mentioned stevenspoint.com and the job opportunities. We also have a mobile app that you can download to your Apple or Android phone or your tablet, and go to stevenspoint.com. Basically, it's the website, and you can see what job openings are there. We change that as needed. So what might not be there today could be there tomorrow, and we encourage you to check those pretty frequently. And if you're interested, you can fill out the form and submit your resume online.
Correct.
And be considered for all of those openings that may fit what you're looking for.
Exactly.
So again, we talked about the pencils and pens and staplers and the generic office stuff. We've talked about recruitment expenses. Are there any other things in your office that might require some budget input?
So we do pre-employment testing. That's part, again, of the recruitment process. So that would tie up some funds for that. And that's an important facet, because we want to make sure that the people that we select for our positions are well suited for that sort of work. Oddly enough, my position also handles auto insurance claims. So city vehicles that are damaged in an accident, vandalized, what have you, water damage, I've had those. Those claims I handle. I also handle liability claims. So if one of our vehicles, a plow truck, hits a parked car, I handle that claim. A little unusual for HR. I don't think I've run across any one of my peers that handle those type of claims, but those claims I handle as well. And again, there's money, obviously tied up in those types of claims. If we damage a vehicle, obviously, we are responsible for that.
Well, for an office of one, there is sure a lot of things that go through your office, and we appreciate having you on our team.
Thank you.
If anyone out there would like to become part of our team, as I mentioned earlier, you can go to stevenspoint.com or use the mobile app and check out our career opportunities. We'd love to have you. As always, if you have any questions regarding human resources or what we spend our money on, feel free to contact HR Manager Yakush or myself, and we'd be happy to answer those questions for you. Thanks for listening.